What if you could make a full nature documentary without leaving your desk? I'm about to show you how I did it using just Canva and AI tools. Smart creators are quietly using Canva and AI to make nature documentaries, and it's changing everything. Today, I'll show you the exact method I used before it becomes the next overused trend. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is go to ChatGPT. I gave it this prompt. I want to create a documentary using Canva's video asset library and asked it to give me some topic ideas. Then it gave me several, so let's look at a few of these. Nature and travel, historical documentaries, space and tech, psychology and human behavior, real-world social topics, inspirational, motivational, strange, mystery, or cool facts, and art creativity, and also lighthearted or feel-good documentaries. I decided to go with Wild African Safari, and I've asked it to give me more info. So it gave me this story concept with information. It also gave me some information about ambiance in the background. I also have the narration here. So when I got to the end of this, I realized I needed a few more things. I want the narration all by itself, and I want camera movements. So here they are all broken up separately. So now that I've got all this information, I'm ready to go on to the next step, which is making the narration. So let's go there next. I could use the voice generator feature inside Canva to create the narration, but they don't have as many voices. So for now, I'm gonna go to Google and search for this. Normally when you come in here, you're going to see something like this. The thing you wanna look for is right here. Click on that. Once you get inside here, you're going to see you have two options, a single speaker or a multi-speaker. So in this case, I'm gonna choose single. You can tell it how you want it to be read up here. Then when you wanna look for voices, you just click right here. Once you decide on the one you want, just click on the name and then just make sure it shows here. This is the voice that will be reading your story. So all we have to do now is copy in our text right here. Then once you've got it all ready to go, click run, and now it's making it. It'll take it probably a minute or so to create it, but once it's done, it will put this little thing down here. This is your actual recording. If you want to listen to it, you can click right here. If you want to download it, click here. And if you need to do it again, you can always run it again. But once you're done, then it's ready to go on to the next step. Okay, now I am in Canva on the home page. I'll click on video and I'm going to choose landscape. Now it's opened up a new page. This is the new Canva editor here. What I'll do is drag in my audio recording. Remember, wherever your playhead is, which is what this tall line is, wherever this is, that's where Canva will add it. Actually, I'll move it back just a little bit since I don't want my story to start right at the very beginning. I'll put it there. If you make a mistake, you can always move it around. But for now, let's click blank and add some extra pages as placeholders for a second. All right, I'm gonna click here and make it a little bit louder so it'll be easy to hear. Eventually, there'll be music, probably animal sounds and maybe some other sounds. All right, now I need to find some videos to put in here. For the beginning page, I'll change it to black. That's how you do that. You can change to any color you want, including gradients. There is one thing I want to point out. When you come here looking for videos, Canva has a lot of video assets you can use. Also, if it has a crown on it, you need to have a paid account. Otherwise, you can't use it. So just make sure whether you're on the free or the pro account, you use the right assets. Let's go back to ChatGPT for a minute. These are the keywords it made for me earlier. So I'll go to Canva, and let me show you an optional trick. Go back up here to Elements, type that in there, then click Go. I'm interested in these kinds of videos. Remember the tip about the free or the pro plan? Just choose whichever you need. There's a lot of different ones here, and if you're on the free plan, it might take you a long time. What I'll suggest, and I do this a lot, is go to the end, where I'll add maybe 2 blank pages at the end. This is where I'll add a lot of my assets to save them for later. since Canva's changed to this new editor, it still has some glitches, but I'll put several more videos in here and save them for later. Watch as I put in the keywords, and now I'm finding some videos that I will drag in here as temporary storage and a time saver. This is especially good for users on the free plan, because sometimes it can be very hard to find images or videos that will work for your project. But you get the idea, and this is optional. So I'll collect these. You can see I've got everything kind of layered on top of this page right here. Each of these is an individual video. Let's move on to the next step. So I'll start putting these videos in here, but I will suggest, if you can afford it, the best thing you could ever do is invest in yourself with a Canva subscription. It'll save you so much time, and it'll definitely make your life easier. I'll start putting all these videos in here and show you how to move these. If you come back here to your collection pile, you can take the video you want to use and just drag it and drop it in there like that. Right now, I'm not going to worry about the video length, just about getting them in order. I'll come back later and change up the length as needed. So I'll take this next one and put it over here, then get rid of that for now. Right now, I want to add a really good-looking intro, so I'll add several videos here at the front. Just listen to your story and then make cuts or changes as you need to. Okay, now I need to add some sounds. I'm going to go to Pixabay and look for some sounds. If you want to listen to anything, click on the triangles here, and if you want to download anything, you click it here. Once you find all the sounds you're looking for, then we're going to come back here to Canva, go to Uploads here, and start dragging in those sounds or music. Now, they're uploading. Next, we'll make sure that we put the sound or music in here and make everything match up. So I'll pull this back to the beginning and add this here, and I'll go here and make it quieter. Remember to listen to as you go and change the volume as needed. Look at this. This one says it is copyright detected, so we're going to delete that one. I'm glad you saw that, so that's a good thing about Canva. It will give you warnings. Then I'll add some other sounds in here. So wherever your playhead is, that's where it will add your music or your sound. So now you can see these are the videos. This is some of the music or sound. This is the narration, and I've broken it up into pieces so you can see how it's all put together. And if I want to add captions to this, I can, but there have to be one other step. Canva doesn't have just an automatic caption feature. I'll show you how to do that real quick. My video is complete now, so I'll come up here to Share, go to Download, and choose MP4. You can choose 4K if you have a paid plan, otherwise it'll stay at 1080, which is still very good. Then click Download. Once it finishes, I'll re-upload it into Canva, and then I'll show you how to add captions to it. So what I'm gonna do next is this. I will go right back up here into Canva, click on Video, and start a new one, and then I'll go to Uploads and drag my Africa story into here, just like that. There's my movie. Now it is uploaded. I'm going to drag it in here, just like that. I could leave it there, but I'm going to come over here to Text and scroll down to Captions right here. I'll click on that. It's saying it has one video, which is this one, and that's correct. So let's generate captions. Click right there. And now you can see them right there. There's a lot of things you can do with your captions. You can make it bigger by resizing it that way. You can change the font. You can also change the size or the color. Let's go to Animate, and you'll see different animations you can add. You can use Reveal, you can use Highlight, or you can use the snake. If you go over here to Captions, now you can see the actual words. And if there's a mistake, you can fix it here, or you can fix it over here. Say, for example, if you wanted to change anything here, you could just highlight it and change it here, okay? But that's how easy it is. So now that your video is done, the next thing you'll need to do is click here, go to Download, choose MP4, and then just download it like before, but this time you've got captions added to it. Now you can upload it to your website, YouTube, TikTok, your social media, or wherever you're gonna use it at. All right, and that's how you do it. You just watched me made a really cool animal documentary. Now it's your turn.
And if you love finding out about crazy cool AI tricks before everyone else, subscribe now so you're the first to know when new AI tools drop. Until next time, keep creating, Keep innovating and keep making it with AI. Thanks for watching.